things we're gonna add to a cake that you're gonna see real soon that is inspired by Tumblr. It's gonna be the ultimate Tumblr cake. Today we're gonna be making real iconic Tumblr images to add to our cake. So, vamos a hacerlo. Hey, let's get started with our Tumblr logo. This time I didn't want it the blue traditional Tumblr color. I wanted it teal. So what I did, I just rolled my teal color fondant like a 1/4 inch thick, not too thin or too thick. And then with a little bit of shortening, I glue my template just to cut it on my fondant. After you're done cutting your shadow of your logo, let's put a 20-inch gauge through the logo. That way you can stick it on top of your cake. Just put a little bit of water to your 20-inch gauge and going through. If you see, I put my 2 fingers so I can feel where the wire is going through. That way it doesn't stick to the other side of your logo. Then I just roll a little bit of white fondant really thin, and I cut out the letters out of my template, and I cut the letters in the fondant. This is the hardest part. It's a little bit tedious, but don't worry about it. If it gets a little bit difficult, you can put your fondant on the fridge. That way it's a little bit harder and easier to cut. After you're done cutting all your letters, I will recommend to leave the little paper on top. That will make your letters really stable. Just leave it there until you glue them to your shadow. After you glue them, you're done. Now let's start our Galaxy Tumblr Diamond. This one is super easy. I love to make it. I just roll a white fondant to a 1/4 inch, even a little bit thicker if you like, and with a little bit of shortening, I glue my template on the top. In this case, I'm not using an Exacto knife. This is a super cool tool to have. This one, I bought it on Michael's, on the area where you buy all your clay items. It's like a straight knife, and it's great for like straight edges or straight lines. I love it, and it's crisp and perfect. Then with a fondant tool, I just mark all the lines of my diamond on the top where my black line is, and I let it to dry a little bit. If you see here, I just mark and remark so I know where the lines are. And then with a little bit of color and a little bit of water so it looks like a water painting, I just splash different colors, purples and pinks and greens, and it looks so cool and so Tumblr. After you're done painting, you can leave it like that. It looks super nice, but I just wanted it to add a little bit more effect, so I just press a paper towel on top and then I brush it off, and that will make more like a galaxy effect. I don't know if it makes sense. Then with a black gel color, I just mark all my lines. Now let's make my favorite decoration, the famous Tumblr donut. This one is easy and super cute to make. I just roll a light brown fondant, and I glue my template with shortening on the top, and I cut my edges. For this donut, I wanted it the round shape, so I looked for a round cookie cutter that was the same size as my donut, and I put a plastic bag or plastic wrap on top, and when I put my cutter on top, it will make that round edge and will be perfect effect for our donut. Then with a tip that it was the same size as my circle in the middle, I just mark so I have the same center, and I press it down. Now with the pink frosting, I cut my brown part out of my template. That way I just have the curvy size to it. And I did the same thing I did with the donuts and with all my other shapes. I glue it with a little bit of shortening and I cut it. after I cut my center of my donut, I realized that the edge of my donut is not straight, it's like curvy. So I forgot, so I just put it on top and I did the wiggly and then I glued it together. It was fine, it looked good anyways. And after that I started making my sprinkles. I just had every different color that I wanted, and I just took a little piece and I put it between my two fingers and I make like an oval shape, and I make a lot of them. So be patient and call a friend and tell them to help you with this. It's a little bit tedious because there's a lot of them, but it looks so cute when you finish. We finished our sprinkles. After we're done, just glue them on top of your donut. Was done with my donut. I was looking at it and I felt that it was missing something, and it was the black lines that you see in the picture. That will look more cartoonish, but you can leave it out if you want. Now let's do our last decoration for this video, the Tumblr watermelon. It's super easy to make. I just roll my red fondant to a 1/4 inch thick and I glue my template with shotening like I did before, and I cut the whole piece of the watermelon with the red fondant. After that, with a little bit of light green fondant, I did my border that is light color, and then I did the same thing with the dark green. I know that it sounds a little bit difficult, but it's really not. I just wanted it to make a 3D effect to my watermelon. That makes it look really super cute and perfect for the cake. I'm done gluing all my watermelon together. I just add all the black details to the watermelon that will make it look really cartoony and really Tumblr. The first part of the decorations for the ultimate Tumblr cake. I hope you like this video. Remember, subscribe, and I see you next time.